So, Marcus, what are you doing on Wednesday night?
Clay,
Yeah.
I'm going to be teaching drop-in classes Wednesday night.
What's a drop-in class?
Oh, hey, let's start over. I got a whole... Ready?
Sure. Hey, Marcus, what are you doing on Wednesday night?
Hey, Clay. I am teaching a improv drop-in class.
Tell me more.
5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know, we're just going to jump into a drop-in class and play some improv games and learn a little bit about each other and make some new friends.
That sounds awesome.
It is awesome. And you should join in too.
You should. Do it. Just throw that online, man, with a link.
The year is 2020. The world has run out of new content. In order to appease the masses, a production studio explores TV pilots that never saw the light of day. Until now. Previously on Lost Pilots.
There's so many options here.
Because I know it's not great lying to your kids, making them do all these things for you.
Bobby, you're the one who's freaking mom out. What'd you do?
I said your hole smells funny.
Oh.
They're gonna miss their dad, and they, having someone replace him so quickly.
I gotta go take care of some stuff.
I guess she wanted us out of the house for a while.
There's nothing to be worried about, okay?
Hello, YouTube audience. Welcome to the beginning of the holidays. I hope you're enjoying the festiveness of the season. Please make some noise. Give it up for David Norfleet on the keys. He's amazing. He's being piped in all the way from Arizona, the land of Arizona. Tonight we have a special show for you. We have Aubrey, we have Magda, and we have Mr. Michael. They're going to be performing an never-before-seen episode of Lost Pilots. This show is built upon your suggestions. So what we need to get us started is we need to get some titles of a show that has never seen the light of day, that you might see on a company like a streaming service such as Metflix or Yetflix or Retflix, one of those. So please take an opportunity to go ahead and type some of those suggestions into the YouTube chat. And once I see those populated and coming in, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. Excellent. I am starting to see a couple of those suggestions coming in. Once again, this show is 100% improvised. Enjoy and have a wonderful evening. Bye. Now.
I got your shrimp. I took a bite of it. I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to make sure it was good.
You took a bite of my shrimp? Okay, it's fine. Was it any good?
It's quite good. I think you'll like it. I think you'll love it. And I added a bunch of hot sauce because I didn't think it was spicy enough.
Oh my. Okay, I mean, I'll try it because I usually don't like hot sauce, but oh my God, this is actually really good.
Okay, now wash it down. Wash it down. This is a Bud Light. I know it's not the best beer. Well, it depends on who you are. It might be the best beer, but it goes really well with Bud Light.
I mean, I don't drink.
Oh, it's not an alcohol thing. It's just the flavor of the Bud Light and the shrimp and the hot sauce. They're just perfect together. You don't have to get drunk or anything.
Oh gosh, okay. I mean, I guess I'll try it, with the shrimp, and you always do know how to match ingredients and match foods together. So I trust you.
Thanks, Kathleen. I think I've earned your trust over the past, 3 years. I know it's taken a while.
This doesn't taste like Bud Light. It tastes like a lot more sophisticated.
Exactly. Exactly.
And did you add some ginger in here?
Nope. It's all that flavor combination. See, I know how you love the complexities of life, of everything. This is one of those complexities. It's the battered shrimp with the specific cherry hot sauce and a Bud Light. It's weird, I know, but I knew you would appreciate it, Kathleen.
Listen, Carl, I need you to help cook for my family Christmas. I know you don't like going there, and I get that because my Uncle Ted was a little bit insulting to you, but I need you to come there and come help cook the meal for us. You're just so good.
Your uncle gave me a wet willy while I was there and then kicked me in the nuts.
No, I understand that, okay? And you're right, he's not sorry. I tried to get him to apologize, and he might do it again, but okay, I'll you know what? I'll buy you that motorcycle that you've been wanting, and you haven't had the money to get it. Okay? Will you come to the Christmas gathering then?
Kathleen, you're gonna buy me a motorcycle if I cook at your Christmas dinner with your Uncle Ted there?
Have you tasted the shrimp? Have you tasted this? This is not a Bud Light, but have you tasted whatever this is?
It's a Bud Light. I opened it right there in front of you. You saw me open it.
I know, it just tastes too good.
You know what?
I hate
you know what? I'm conjuring a plan, because that motorcycle, how can I not do that? But I need to figure out how to get that son of a bitch. So
my Uncle Ted?
Well, no, I told you.
He's a nice guy. He can be a bit of a bully sometimes, okay? And he's a little bit not all there and talks a lot, little bit racist, not the nicest person, but
he gave me a wet willy and he kicked me square in the nuts.
I know. You know what? I'll try to make sure you guys aren't too close next time, okay? He just doesn't like people in his personal space. He doesn't like. He's very specific about what you said, and you did say that the turkey was a bit dry. So
what else does Uncle Ted not like, Kathleen? He doesn't like people in their personal space, in his personal space. What else?
He's afraid of spiders. He doesn't like spicy food. Like, he hates spicy food more than I thought I did. He hates noodles. He's scared of them. They remind him too much of snakes. He hates snakes as well. He's very afraid of snakes.
He's afraid of noodles and snakes? I mean, snakes make sense, but noodles? All right.
Because noodles look like snakes. You can't deny that noodles look like snakes. I'm sorry, I just get...
Wait, Kathleen, are you afraid of noodles too?
I mean, I don't... Yeah, I'm afraid of them.
Be straight with me, Kathleen. You and your uncle are both afraid of noodles?
Yeah, why?
Because, all right, I can't use the noodles if you're afraid of noodles too.
Like, what would you even use? Why would you include noodles in a Christmas meal.
Noodles are a key component of that complexity that I was talking about. Kathleen, that's what
Okay.
I have to accomplish, getting that motorcycle with a satisfactory meal that will blow your mind. And I have to make your family like me, even though I was humiliated last time. And I have
You
to
really
get your
were.
uncle. I have to get that son of a bitch.
What do you mean by get him? He's nice. I'll make sure you guys keep your distance, and he won't give you another wet willy. If he does, I'll come to your defense this time instead of laughing.
Oh. We can make this work.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to eat the noodles, even though, you know, kind of scary to me because I trust you. I trust your instincts. I trust your judgment. And I know it's going to be an amazing meal and I won't even notice the noodles. Like you amazed me in the past and I know you're going to do it again.
Okay. Here, now try this. It was kind of hard to find. It's a rabbit ear. Just suck on it. I know you're not going to want to do it. Seriously, after the Bud Light, suck on the rabbit ear. Just a little.
I'm just not used to. Okay. Yeah, I'll let me just take have a little taste before. I don't know if I feel comfortable sucking on the rabbit ear immediately. You know, it does look. It's still got some fur on it.
Yeah, it needs the fur. All right. Yeah, I guess I was pushing my luck there, but it's that complexity I was telling you about. The rabbit ear really sets it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
tasted it and it doesn't even taste like a rabbit ear. It doesn't even, you know, make me feel guilty for, you know, cutting off the ear of a rabbit or
It's
like,
emotional content. It's the emotional content of the whole meal. It makes you completely amoral. You don't worry about anything anymore.
If you're agreeing to come cook with us, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to my Uncle Ted, tell him to take it easy on you this time, and then I'll see you there. Uncle Ted! Uncle Ted! Ugh. Where is he? Uncle Ted! Oh, hey. So...
Hey, little Kathleen! So good to see you!
Yeah. It's nice to see you too, Uncle Ted. So... I just wanted to give you a little heads up that you remember Carl from 2 Christmases ago?
Oh yeah, that real fancy chef who wanted to feed us ox tail and whatever, like rabbit foot. It's like that guy was such a dick.
Okay, a dick is a bit of a harsh word.
Yeah,
he's very
you know
creative.
what? I Thanksgiving a year ago, I made the mashed potatoes, and he said that they were basic. They're mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, he just likes to get more creative with his food. He likes to try different things out. And honestly, I know it sounds crazy to me at first, but it's actually really good if you tried it.
Kathleen, did you invite Carl over for Christmas dinner?
So yeah, that's what I came here to tell you. He will be coming over, and it's a little bit more. He's gonna be cooking a majority of the meal.
Oh, God. He's such a pretentious dick.
I I know he can seem that way, but I just want to impress everybody else, and I know that if you guys give it a shot, it's gonna be really good. I just need to convince you and everyone to just try it. It's gonna be better than all the other Christmases that we've had.
Kathleen, I can tell this is really important to you. I mean, who is this guy to you?
He's a really good friend. I mean, he's the first person that I met in the city, and he doesn't have a family. He doesn't have anywhere to go to. He makes an entire Christmas meal just for himself, and he sends me photos of it and sends me the leftovers. And it doesn't seem right, you know?
Okay. Okay. I'll give him a chance. But I don't want any of that fancy, French snail stuff that he has going on at his restaurant, all right? I just want a basic Christmas meal, okay?
So if I promise you that it'll be a basic Christmas meal, then you'll still come to Christmas, and you'll still eat everything that he makes.
Kathleen, of course. You're my famous niece, and I'm so glad that you're going to be hosting Christmas this year. So of course I'll be there.
Okay. Oh, that went better than I thought. And you promise that you won't give him a wet willy again this year?
I will try to not give him a wet willy this year.
You said you'll try. I mean, I promised him that you wouldn't assault him in any way.
Okay. For you, no assault.
Okay. Thank you. That means a lot to me, Uncle Ted.
Yeah. Come here, Kathleen. Come here.
No, all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, Carl.
Oh, Kathleen. I didn't expect you here at this moment, or even here, right here. And how did you?
Wait. Are you making your own beer?
I'm making all kinds of things here, Kathleen. I'm making beer. I'm making white lightning. I'm making some stuff that doesn't even have a name yet.
So that Bud Light that you gave me, was that really Bud Light?
Well, yeah, that was just a can of Bud Light. It was a standard Bud Light. But try this. This tastes like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I know it's alcoholic. Just take a sip. You won't get drunk.
Okay, I mean, I've been sober for like 7 years before this, so this better be really, really good.
Well, you
I
were
can't
okay
keep
after Bud Light.
drinking.
You were okay after the Bud Light. So I mean,
I
it's
know, but
just
this looks so like it has so much more alcohol in it.
yeah, just wet your lips and your tongue with it. It'll be enough.
God damn, it's so good. Why is it so good?
I know
I don't want to go
it's my
back to
favorite
drinking.
thing now. It's my favorite thing, and I made it. I'm so proud of myself.
Listen, okay, do you know why I stopped drinking?
Um,
It,
do you? No, I think
it,
you told me some stories, but I didn't want to.
7 years ago, at the Christmas meal, and I got really upset, and I gave Uncle Ted a wet willy, and it kind of fractured our bond and really tore up the family. And we didn't have it Christmas at my place, or I was disinvited as well for the next few years.
Kathleen, do not hold yourself accountable for that. I mean, I have no doubt he was asking for that wet willy.
And you know when he gave you a wet willy,
Yes.
I told him that it was okay. I kind of encouraged him to do it because I wanted to live vicariously through him.
Wait a minute. So you planned that wet willy. You devised a scheme. You hatched a plan to give me a wet willy via your Uncle Ted.
It's kind of my thing. I do it a lot. It's my go-to move, and then once I couldn't do it anymore after that Christmas, it felt right. Because you were kind of an asshole when you told him that the turkey was too dry, and I just thought that would be the perfect opportunity.
Well, it was just positive feedback. Well, maybe not so positive, but I mean, you have to know if your turkey's dry. I mean, otherwise they're just going to keep making dry turkey, and then everybody's going to. Oh.
Okay. Well, anyway, the point is, I'm a better person now, and you got to stop making these alcoholic drinks because I don't want to go back there. I don't want to be giving everybody wet willies, and I just want to have a nice, peaceful meal. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I just want to have a good Christmas.
All right. So you don't want anybody to get hurt. You want to have a good Christmas, and you're afraid of noodles. Correct?
Yes, those things are all correct. Noodle seems kind of out of context, but that's correct. Why are you so interested in my fear of noodles?
It's a peculiarity. That's all. It might influence my decisions in terms of the complexity of the meal. That's all. It's the more that's sort of because I know you so well. That's how I can devise these complex meals for you, and that will affect you both in a flavor sort of way and emotionally. And really, some of these meals can really get into your head. So it's good for me to know that you're afraid of noodles and snakes.
That shrimp did bring me back to when I was, just a tween, when I'd go to the beach with my dad. And I guess that's kind of why I thought it tasted so good. Because in hindsight, it actually was a little bland.
You tasted the best parts of your life.
Yeah. I mean, when I think back on it, it looked kind of undercooked. It also soggy, but I didn't even recognize that because it made me feel like that nostalgia, that those feelings that I had when I was with my dad that I hadn't had in years.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
from
yeah.
that one bite of
Those
shrimp.
flavors and textures, they're just a part of the whole process that help you to bring back. It's a synesthesia thing, the complexity of the meal. It can be total weird stuff like Bud Light, and it'll bring it all back to you. If it's
But aren't you worried? Aren't you worried that my Uncle Ted he's afraid of noodles more than I am. He hates spicy food more than I am. Aren't you worried that that's going to bring back horrible memories?
no, that's I wouldn't do that to your uncle. I want to.
Uncle Ted. Hey, Uncle Ted. So I know I said that we'd have a standard Christmas meal, and for the most part it is. There's one thing I want to warn you about, give you a heads up, because I know how you feel about it. Trust me, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be really enjoyable.
Kathleen, you know I don't like surprises or noodles.
Okay.
I don't want a noodle surprise.
God, I wish you hadn't said the thing about noodles, because this makes it really hard for me to tell you what I was trying to tell you. What about flat noodles? How do you feel about flat noodles?
That's like
Is that weird?
snakes that are like mush, but they still writhe towards you.
Oh, okay. So Carl is going to include some noodles in the dish.
Oh, I don't even like when you say that word, noodle. Oh, noodle.
I mean, I could say something else.
All right. This is perfect. All right. Oh, this is gonna be so good. So good. Oh, so good.
It as like a pasta or something like that. You don't have to think about it as noodles.
Hey, you know the story, right? I was deployed into Central Asia, and my unit, we were hiking through the forest, and I slipped down and I fell right into a pit of snakes.
Oh.
I talked to Carl, and he said he'd make sure he'd make it in a way that it wouldn't affect you in that way. He understands, what flavors and compositions to use to, give you the emotional response that he's looking for. No.
Okay, you two get out of my kitchen. I am working here. I'm working on a masterpiece. Shoot, go.
Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh God, you don't understand. Years of therapy.
Hey, listen.
I still
Uncle
can't
Ted.
do it.
Uncle Ted, do you trust me? He told me he's gonna make sure that you have a positive emotional response to these noodles.
Oh God, this is because of the wet willy, isn't it? I knew
No.
You put me up to that wet willy.
I know. I promise I promise. I talked to him about it before, and he said that you have nothing to worry about. I told him about your fear of noodles, and he said that he's going to make sure that you have only positive memories from it. I don't know how he's going to do it, but trust me, it was the guy's magic.
Oh my God. You know, maybe I need this. You
Yes.
planned this all out, didn't you? This is the time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dinner's ready. All right. This is something I just came up with this week, and I had to get some extra supplies for it. I call it Tarantula Tarantino.
Ooh.
Uncle Ted?
She's moving.
Tarantula Tarantino. Yes, it is tarantula, and it's swirly noodles. So it's more like snake embryos than snakes themselves. So not as scary, I hope. I think you like it, and a delicious marinara sauce. So dig in.
Oh my God. Like, there's something, I don't know what it is, but the combination of the tarantula and the snake embryos and the marinara, I'm scared, but I feel safe.
Yes, I figured that it would have some. It will draw out in you some of the emotions from your past, your best emotions.
Oh. I'm kind of remembering some bad memories, Carl. Is that normal?
It is completely normal. It's exactly as I planned it.
What do you mean? So it's gonna be better once I keep eating?
Just
that what you
keep
mean?
putting it in your mouth. Just keep shoveling it in.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Remembering being bullied at school.
Bullied, yes. I didn't know about that memory, but that sounds about right. Uncle Ted, what's coming up for you after the Tarantula Tarantino?
I remember being angry and scared. After I got out of the service, I wanted to be a chef. Just cook basic American things. Turkey that's a little dry, mashed potatoes that are a little lumpy. But then fancy chefs like you took all the open jobs.
Okay.
Eating this?
Now just discard that anger. Keep that fear. That's what we're going for here.
I'm feeling more fear. I'm feeling anger too. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I just wore glasses. That's all I did. And they thought that they could take my glasses and throw them on the pavement.
Damn it, there's not supposed to be anger. There's not supposed to be anger here. There's no anger in this recipe.
Denise, she's the one. She's the worst of them all. She was the person who gave me my first wet willy.
Now, Kathleen, let's calm down now. It's all right. It's been a while.
You know what I did? You know what I did after that? I didn't get bullied again because I gave her a wet willy. And you know what? Both of you guys are looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Okay? And I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Do you want me to give you a wet willy? Uncle Ted?
Kathleen, no. It's been 7 years. It's Kathleen. It's been 7 years.
Uncle Ted? Yeah. I don't care. I saw the way you looked at me. I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I'm not a nerd anymore. What are you laughing at, Carl?
Uncle Ted just got what he deserved just now. You got a wet willy for your Uncle Ted.
You know what?
So sweet.
That's not a good emotional response to have when somebody else is getting a wet willy. You should have some empathy.
You can't do stop it.
Don't tell her to stop. That'll just make her do it even more.
What did you say? Do it even more? Uncle Ted, this is what we've always deserved.
Stop it! Oh God.
Yay! Let's please give it up for the cast of Lost Pilots in apparently what turned out to be the Wet Willy show. I certainly hope that if you give wet willies, that you'll give them with what? Yes. If you give your family wet willies, please feel free to give them with love and kindness. Outside of that, all you wonderful people, thank you so much for attending the show. Have a wonderful holiday season. And we do have a couple more shows happening on the 18th of this month. I hope you'll spend some more time in the moment with us. Enjoy and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.